Come on up in here. Come on up in here, folks.
And it woke him up all the way to a championship. And continuation.
We're going live today, man.
Yeah, Fournier fighting through the screen, gets the foul. So Fournier couldn't do anything over the first 31 minutes of this game. The last 3 minutes, he's got 9 points.
And what's going to be huge from a confidence standpoint,
I cannot wait.
Well documented his struggles last year in that first round series against Toronto. For him to get his rhythm here late.
See, before I go any further, I'm gonna do some sharing off of this.
Win this one, but everybody else contributing the way they are. They're going to have a lot of confidence going into number 2 in the second game, I should say. Remember, they're not going to Milwaukee. They're going to be playing in essence on a neutral site, right. So no hostile environment to have to deal with for the Magic, and
so you don't have to fear with confidence. You don't fear the deer advisor.
Okay.
Well, Steve
now
told us, he goes, we don't have to win in
here
Milwaukee.
we go.
And he's right on point.
And I tell you what, this is the thing too about sport. Like, obviously Giannis, he's probably going to be MVP again this season. He's an incredible player. The Bucks have had an amazing season, and yes, they have more talent, but it's about your ability to execute a game plan and trust and believe in it. That's what the Magic have done here tonight. And it's why they find themselves an opportunity to take a 1-0 lead in this series.
The mid-range game does work. Running out of racing with 95 seconds left. Adetokounmpo, great look for Connaughton. Too strong. And a good box out. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Adetokounmpo on the solid play on the ground by Lucic.
Great point. And what was smart from Lucic's standpoint is he wasn't going to out-jump Giannis. So you're better off just not allowing him to jump.
Old school.
And you can see that's just a smart play by Lucic there, just not giving him the opportunity to go up and elevate and grab that offensive board. And at this point now, you want to make sure you're not just milk the clock. You don't even have to score again. Just don't turn it over.
You see the dominance of the season series, so nobody could have anticipated this today. Folks, with Vucevic, great pocket pass inside. 68 seconds left, and the upset so far in the NBA playoffs comes on day 2, game number 1.
I mean, Marvel Avengers always have some epic music.
But only 58 seconds left. Hard to believe, but the role players, whether it was Gary Clark in the first half or Terrence Ross in the second half, they filled the need for the Orlando Magic. We got Indiana and Miami. Don't invite them. It's coming up next. They like each other a lot. I love it. What a great time for us.
Oh, man. I tell you what, you look at the themes of this game, it's the fact that the short-handed Magic, their bench outplayed the Bucks. They were able to execute their game plan in terms of Giannis to hold them under 50% shooting. And typically, most of his shots are going to come from the interior. That was impressive.
Got to go up into the shot clock. Vucevic knew it. That was a percentage buster. Thanks a lot. 30 seconds left. Adetokounmpo, you should let him go. Don't want to stop the clock. And it's too little too late anyway. But this is going to be a stunning upset for the Orlando Magic. 2 really good coaches on the sideline.
Yes. Really good coaches. And the other thing about this game, how about this is the #1 rated defense. The Bucks, they give up 120 points to this Magic team, so they'll be heading back to the drawing board to see if they can up the ante intensity-wise and how they started that first quarter.
Getting ready for this game, the one thing that surprised me, the last 12 games before the shutdown and the 8 games of the bubble, the Orlando Magic averaged 118 points a game. They really jacked it up offensively and surprised everybody, so maybe all of a sudden now they're playing to their strengths.
Yeah, I tell you what, also, you got to give Steve Clifford a ton of credit because just the way they play, they're always seeking the right shot. They're playing for one another. They were really committed defensively to their game plan. And that tells you they're buying what he's selling.
Giannis, the foul, the frustration. Every year, his team is right around the top 10 in defensive efficiency, whether it was 5 years in Charlotte or the 2 years so far in Orlando. But now they look like a different team offensively as well.
They really do. And again, they don't blow you away from a talent standpoint, but the execution the discipline, the intensity, all on display all throughout the course of this game. Even when the Bucks responded, they didn't wilt. They matched it and be able to seal the deal on game one of this series.
And they've got balance. That is 10 points for Ennis. 4 of their 5 starters. 4 or 5 starters in double figures. Let's head over to EJ.
Yeah, Joel, excuse me, Miami and Indiana. Just about to tip off. Just got 25 seconds left in this game, but at the very start, you can check it out on NBA TV. Back to you. And you are a Joel.
Thanks, Ernie. I don't know if everybody feels that way, but I'll take it. Thank you. And has been a jewel of a day for the Orlando Magic. This is big. Off his feet, great off the bench, like Ross, and balance across the board. Marvin Williams hits it, and that will give us our final score of a 12-point win for the Orlando Magic. Greg, our first shocker so far.
Yeah, an impressive performance by the Magic, and a little bit of frustration for the Bucks.
122 to 110. A 1-0 series lead for the Orlando Magic. Coming up next, game 1 is your Ernie, Miami, Indiana. For Greg Anthony, Jared Greenberg, I'm Joel Myers. Thanks for joining us.
Hold on, y'all. What's going on? I think I'm not having
back to school at Dick's Sporting Goods, and so we want to find something that's going to grab everyone's attention. The variety in section is crazy. The bucket hat.
This would be a fire first.
Something ain't right here.
Go Dicks. Whether you're going back to school online or in person,
Okay, this time I'm gonna reset it and then
day 1 starts here.
see where this goes. So I'll be back.
Life can throw you a curve.